Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I need y'all to just rock with me. Yeah, I used to dream about a Dodge Charger, suicide doors sitting on 24s.
Shout out to King Weeknd in the chat. I don't know why much has turned his light off. I don't understand that. But, you know, okay. And I can't hear this nigga talk. Hold on.
That's on me. That's on me. Oh, you can hear me. You can hear me now. That was on me. I said I come alive in the nighttime. Back when niggas wondered if I do numbers. Check the stats, boy, nigga doing huge numbers.
Keep them garbage jokes.
Big boy, that's like that Dig Me Later.
We can tweet Instagram though that he's number one global.
You think that was him or you think that was publicist?
What?
You think that was him or you think
I mean,
that
probably
was
it's publicist, but still, they gonna fucking see it go up. It's not like you don't see it. It's like publicist to post it.
Oh man, it's tough, man. I feel like is King Benny here? Are we gonna like edit a video? King Benny's not here. Should we make a Gunna video? I mean, I feel like this is like a big moment for Gunna.
I mean, the moment's kind of over.
Yeah. I mean, like how long do you think we're gonna be pushing Pete for?
It's done. Hold on. Look, it's done right now. What?
Wait, so we're not pushing Pete no more? Like,
no, that shit is stupid. It's not like no cap. No cap still going, kinda. You might catch a one no cap somewhere.
Yeah,
but
dude,
like,
I feel like
because that actually made sense. Actually meant something. Pusha P was just a meme.
Oh, apparently Pusha P's like been around. By the way, like you know how like YOLO was around and shit. You know, we got like Pusha P has actually been around. I was listening to a Little Yachty song from 2018, and he says you're not P. Well, the whole thing is P, by the way. They don't say Pusha P all the time throughout the album. It says P. You gotta P. But like the lingo P has been. And I think you hear some Thug songs, they do say P a lot. Like P has been on there, so I was just like, holy shit. I mean, Gunna and them, they just rolled it out to say like P. Like they made a whole anthem for it, but like holy shit, there's Thugger songs and Future songs that say P. Interesting. You never noticed it because it didn't make it a big thing.
But Sean are going for washing the Weeknd, and he about to wash him again this week in the second week. You see the second week sales? They were more nasty. It's like 10K. It's like 80 to 70 on the weekend, and the Weeknd loses by 10K in the second week.
I didn't see that. What the fuck?
Donovan, don't bad. I told you, them niggas have the same quality album. them niggas album is the same quality, and we expected way more from the Weeknd. The Gunna gave niggas exactly what they expected. A couple made, a couple fired.
Like, Gunna gave us more than expected. I think he gave us P. Like, I wasn't expecting this.
Wait, what do you mean? I gave us one of the last time.
He gave us one and shit, but like pushing P is just like, I know you're gonna troll it. You're gonna be like Gunna makes the same time, but it sounds different.
I can't believe that's what you came out of this conversation. No, it sounds, nigga. No, the fuck it don't. Yo, what is he listening to? Shout out to King Weeknd in the chat.
Listening to one.
Nigga, why? Like, you hear this nigga? Nah, Gunna music sound different all the time. Nigga does have mad flows, mad pockets, like, Gunna goes into. Oh.
Dude, you cannot tell me the guy that made up Mob is the same guy that made Baby Birkin.
I seen his interview on the Breakfast Club. I mean, actually, it's like, yo, you know, when you ring a Mob, this shit never dry no matter what times you bring it out, just like her mouth. It's a Mob. Like what? Yeah. Nigga, she doesn't be left. Why does nigga on national on national YouTube say this, bro?
Took the words right out of my mouth. Pause. Hey, Mob's the one though. Yeah, pause. It's bad. Like Mob's the one. And it's so crazy because I don't think none of these songs have picked up in TikTok or on social media. The meme, obviously, pushing P and shit has picked up, but like for it becoming a dance or like a trend that everyone does. The thing that I seen on TikTok is everyone explaining P, which is mad funny. It's like, yo, that's not P of you. Like, you know, it's like, nah. It's like, yo, you know, if I don't know, it's just like I'm not gonna be as funny as they do it on TikTok, but yeah, them explaining PES thing. But when it becomes a dance, which I don't see why not.
Gunna was smart to drop his album in January. Definitely, there was no competition. Fuck. Hey man, fuck it. There was no competition. Shut gone. I ain't gonna hold you. In my lifetime, this has to be the first like pop star level nigga I seen me watch. Nigga like fearful, like Lady Gaga, Katy Perry. I'll be honest, I fucked with a couple songs. I wasn't like bumping the Katy Perry albums. I don't know Katy Perry, the name like Katy Perry's first joint. Weeknd has to be the first nigga
I kissed the girl.
No, like, that's the name of the album.
Was Teenage Dream.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I ain't know that shit. Weeknd's definitely the first nigga from my teenage years to like have this level of like drop. Like I seen Wale and Big Sean follow, but them niggas wasn't as big as the Weeknd. The first one. This is what Metro thought was gonna happen to Drake. This right here.
Yeah, but I mean, in my defense, I did feel like this was low key and shit. And we did get caught up in the Twitch moment. Nah, but it was a low key drop. There was no physical sales and shit. The shit wasn't that.
J. Cole ain't had no.
Again, I feel like this shit would have.
Nigga sold 300. J. Cole. He had no physical nothing, and that nigga sold 300.
J. Cole hadn't dropped. Okay, that's J.
It's still weird. Oh, yo, no, the Weeknd ain't nobody. Okay, no, Mr. Blind Lights. Nobody fuck with Blind Lights. You know, all of a sudden, niggas don't fuck with Blind Lights.
J. Cole literally dropped his shoe.
No, I've never even seen that shoe in your life. I've never seen a nigga in that shoe before. Never.
Dude, I was on StockX. That bitch is only 105. I was like, I want to buy this, but I'm like, I'm never gonna wear this. It's like the first.
Ain't nobody wearing that shit. A J. Cole shit. That shit don't look good. Nard doesn't have hype. When Kanye be dropping this garbage, that shit be hyped up. Look at J. Cole shit don't got no hype. Actually, it looks fine. It looks like a Puma. Never mind. And nobody wants to got there.
Yeah, no one wants Puma. Word to Nightwing though. I heard it's a good hooping shoe.
Probably.
It's sort of a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Like sort of.
I don't think they make bad hooping shoes no more. Like technology has gone so far.
They do like the traction and like people will complain like, oh shit, the way it grips your forefront, your toe, your heel traction and shit. Unless you're like fucking LeBron James, like fucking 6'9" and you weigh 265 pounds, the shoes will work for you. But if you're the average person, like, I'm not gonna break in this bitch. Shit. I still watch YouTube shoe reviews. I still geek out over that shit every now and then.
Ethan says, young boy.
Like the one that. I was just gonna say the one that gets me excited now to see reviews is Zion and fucking LaMelo. Even though their shoes are ugly, but I still liked it. I guess the sneaker head in me.
Young boy dropped again. Young boy be dropping that song every 3 days. Wow. And Doug Ford needs to go. You ain't see my guy shoveling? What do you mean? You mean Ethan? My guy was shoveling. I seen my guy with a kitty shovel in the snow. What do you mean? CLB better? I mean, yeah, but I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. Gonna out rapping Drake is equivalent to him out selling Weeknd. It's unbelievable. It's not like. It shouldn't have happened. And Metro over here talk about niggas that have physical. Gunna got physicals? There's no way Gunna got physical.
No, but
and if that nigga got physical, then nobody buy that shit.
No, but Gunna became a meme though. Like that's the thing. Like Gunna became a natural meme. You know him getting kicked off the pilot, and you know that was all fucking marketing. That wasn't a real thing. But shout out to the marketing team. But it felt so cool because like Gunna, the pushing P thing, like had a play on words with it. Like, this is good fucking fake promotion and shit because it works with it. Bro, nothing was bigger than pushing P. I'm not gonna lie, pushing P on social media was way bigger than whatever Drake. What Drake video was "I'm Too Sexy for the Shirt." The song's obviously gonna live longer. But what Drake tried to do with that music video, like when he did Blink 182, Backstreet Boys, none of them shit became gifs and iconic memes. This shit, pushing P, literally outdid that, and that just shows you that'll get you a #1 album and shit. Like that's the difference between Gunna literally being #2 and #1.
I mean, that,
having social media just push him.
He was #2 till that nigga cleared pussy power like Thursday morning.
Pussy power's not even the one.
No, but like, that shit. No. But that shit gave him the cleared version is worse than the original. Fuck, the cleared version is good. The original sample though was
Bro, I believe without the Drake shit, he would
Nah,
have
he
pushed
wouldn't
the
have.
TikTok
He
thing,
wouldn't have.
everything. Bro, Pushing P is Pushing P is the. I mean, we just started the year, but Pushing P is the first viral thing of this year, like for music. But then again,
Yeah,
we're only in
it's-
the 18th. So I don't know.
the second week. Music. What's up with this guy? You thought Kanye was gonna get him viral? Oh, Earl.
Bro.
No, he the nigga everyone listens to. Whoa.
I mean, Rowdy Rich. What's up?
I forgot his shit dropped in.
Bro, my nigga was still in the box and shit. I mean, the box was.
Freddie Gibbs' album has to do good. He talks shit about Gunna. Nigga, Freddie Gibbs. Freddie Gibbs doing 50 or 60K.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
see
he does
that.
have a lot
Because he has
of
Pharrell production. Yeah, and when it comes out, he's definitely gonna like just go extra funny, and then the world's gonna be spotlight on him. Like right now, because he has like no material to back it up. But when people actually, he's gonna do like every outlet's gonna do it, and like, oh shit, this is a guy and shit. And he's gonna have funny moments and shit. And that's high hopes for that film.
And he killed a Cardi feature. Show the Cardi. Big class. You listen to this Earl Sweater shirt? I know you ain't.
No, I haven't gone. to
I've
the
been
Earl
on the only
Sweatshirt.
nigga here that cares about Earl. I knew. I fucking knew. I always knew.
I mean, I haven't gone back to the. Why? That's a lie. I haven't gone back to the.
You don't need to go back to the Earl Sweatshirt.
I mean,
It's like 5 good songs and the rest of it is not bad, but it's just okay Earl. It's like an average Earl Sweatshirt song. It's like 5 really good songs.
Isn't this only like a 7-track album?
Track. I get shooting 50%. It's a solid 7.5. You know what the problem?
I'll go back
it's
to
not.
it.
It don't hit the same anymore as it like Doris, because I feel like realistically, Doris ain't no classic album. I'm gonna keep it chill. But at the time, that shit was different. This shit is just him not being different no more. And Mark Hami also does exactly what he does, but better. But I go look for Earl Sweatshirt.
I just feel like Earl Sweatshirt just went so far left. Like when Doris and shit, like those shit, like those beats you were here today, you're like, oh shit, that shit cool. Even now, it's not just his flows are weird, his beats are weird and shit. And that's a crazy combination. It's like that's like two positives and shit. Like you know, like yo, you're so awkward. Like no, this is not gonna work. Type of shit. Like it's not unique. I don't know. I mean, but it works for the Earls. I mean, Earl's not what he potentially once was at one point. He is like just a niche thing.
Earl Sweatshirt is
I ain't mad at it.
Earl Biddy. Earl Sweatshirt has lazy bars. Well, that's his style. At the time when he was doing it, there was no one else doing it. Before, basically, it's like before him doing this type of rap, MF Doom was like rapping like
Yeah,
that.
pretty much.
MF Doom, then Earl, Mac Homie does it now. And
R.I.P. MF.
yeah, MF Doom made his shit like cinematic and conceptual. I seen a stat from one of them hip hop Twitter pages that Earl used 480 unique words he's never used before. Is he the best lyricist out? I'm like, is that what lyricist means? Just using words? I always thought lyricism means that the words you're using, they go together amazingly and they mean something, not just like you're using unique words. You know Aesop Rock? White guy?
No. I thought you meant to say
No,
ASAP
no,
Rocky.
no,
I was like, what the fuck?
Never hung out with a white hip hop thing before.
It's been a while since I hung out with the whites that do hip hop.
This nigga don't know Ice Cube cousin who writes for this nigga. What's his name? I can't remember.
Bro,
Fuck.
last time like I was like friends with the white that fuck with hip hop. Tech 9 was like a big deal. Like, oh my gosh, listen to Tech 9.
Wait, they're all in the same. It's
I
a
don't
Rock,
think
Tech
Tech
9, Earl Sweatshirt. All these niggas are in the same bag. They're all underground rappers. But yeah, he uses a lot of. You would hear it and you're like, yo, I'm not trying to hear this at all. Anywhere. Like, I'm never trying to hear it. You're literally scaring the host. That nigga makes scared the host. But, like, if you were to break it down and read the lyrics, you're like, oh, this is great lyricism. But the songs itself don't really sound that good.
Kind of like what's that dude's name? Hopkins.
Nah, first of all, you're disrespectful. Hobson makes you fire music and his lyrics. You disrespect.
He be scaring the host too.
Oh,
Like, if a bitch fuck with Hobson too, I'm afraid of her. Like, I'm not gonna be lying. Like, yo, we're in the whip, she puts it on, I'm like, what are you doing? Like, yo, I'm driving, but now I'm scared.
But most of these rappers be scared of her.
Nah, Gunna don't be scared of me.
Well, Gunna don't. Most lyrical rappers.
Wayne don't be scared. Corday don't be scared.
Corday do it.
He fucking him.
No, he not, nigga. That nigga tell stories. That nigga man laid back.
Yeah, but
he is not scared
bro.
of
Hopkins? Bro, Hopkins, the bitch is about to tell me, yo, play Suicide Boys next. I'm like, whoa. What are we doing here? Yo, you know, I gotta go home.
Young boy with NLE Chopper. Didn't NLE Chopper get beat up in the airport the last time I seen him? Death warning. He also moved his mixtape, dropped it this week, so he can't go number one. I don't think he was gonna go number one.
I don't even think that shit's on DSPs and shit. Hey, Ethan, you're like you're top of like the top community. See what I did there? I heard you beefing with Dirk and shit. Is he beefing with Dirk or Little Baby? Young Boy and shit.
Well, no, Young Boy's beefing with Obla. I think this is King Von. So Dirk, beefing with Dirk. OTF.
Yeah. So you beefing with Dirk? Oh, okay.
Said some shit about Obla nigga got hit up in Atlanta. It's talking about King Von. I didn't know there was beef between Young Boy and them. I knew like the nigga that killed Dirk, not killed Dirk, kill King Von. Young Boy like shot him out or some shit one time or something like that, but I don't actually know. I'll be knowing these beefs, bro. Ever since Warren Chirac fucking was nigga activists stopped doing that, I don't know what the fuck happened in Chicago or with these criminal ass niggas.
Yeah, like I'm gonna keep it a band. Like no one's even bringing spotlight to it. It just shows you how good connected YG is. Because again, YG didn't kill allegedly Draco the Ruler, but his people were definitely that he was affiliated with kill Draco the Ruler.
But he ain't got no diss songs.
But no, but there was tension there. But then again, Draco the Ruler wasn't his biggest song.
Yeah, and YG
look back old YouTube videos.
Popping niggas.
Them fools, like, there's interviews where Draco the Ruler's throwing shade, but the biggest thing you can find is him with an interview with Adam 22. But again, Draco the Ruler wasn't a big deal and shit. But I'm like, I think it's crazy. I seen academics like, yo, you guys remember when YG's hits? And I'm like, this is just to bring good. This is obviously the media rubbing hands and shit. You know, to put YG in the good spotlight, just like, yo, forget about this Draco the Ruler shit, like that negativity and shit. And then academics connected to Whack 100 now and shit, so it's just like, man, you gotta play those industry type of things. I'm not saying they're out here fucking just on, you know? I'm not saying they're threatening them, but it's just like, hey. And plus, academics is more grown, even though he's with Fresh and Fit and Brittany Runner. About the drop. That's about to be mad toxic, by the way.
Are these new tracks on this fucking Sorry for the Wait?
Yeah.
Yeah, cause I just play. Cause I never heard. I'm playing Camera like I never heard this shit. What the fuck is it? I think I see a little tech.
There's never a Pierre.
I know this song. Tucci's back in. Grove Street Party. He's like, this my shit right here. The fuck is?
Yeah, shout out to Little B with that tiny T-shirt.
Why you got a little tech on this album?
Why you got a little tech on this album? Little Twist. Twist made him do it.
Homie got a yapper, he a banging and a cap.
Dude, I'm excited for Sorry for the Wait on here. It just sucks because like no one. I don't know. I guess we're just old.
I don't know why they keep saying we. I fuck with young niggas.
Well, no, but the mixtape, like no one cared though. Like, you know what I mean? Like I really had to look for this shit, type in the hashtag to find some small thread on Twitter. Like this shit didn't pop in my feed. I went to look for it. I wanted a conversation about Sorry for the Wait. But no one cares, you know? And it just shows you
What
like,
was a mixtape?
you know, motherfucker, this was the biggest thing when it fucking popped. This is when Wayne was still Wayne. Like, shut the fuck up. Nigga really said mixtape,
but it what? This was before.
Bro, this is Lil Wayne.
This is in between Carter 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, Wayne was on fire, but these songs you had to like download.
Yeah, nigga, and people
No, this wasn't on. Like, you had to go to your way to know this. This wasn't on the radio.
You know this is 11 years ago. You know this is 11
Yeah, that's
years
what I'm saying. This wasn't on the radio.
Bro, I was listening to the radio.
You was listening to the radio 11 years ago?
Nah, man, if it wasn't on.
This wasn't the promotion for this isn't what Carter 3 or Carter 4 promote. It wasn't an album. It was a mixtape. This was the Lil Wayne fans. Well, there was a lot of Lil Wayne. There's just a lot of Lil Wayne fans at that point. But this wasn't
I'm
like.
just saying, it was
806% for that.
You're not remembering when Wayne.
I am remembering.
When Wayne dropped.
No limit records be so bounded higher than a bitch feel like I climbed a fucking mountain. This is my shit.
The internet just stopped, bro. The internet just stopped. Wayne Gunna sold 20 plus for a decade-old mixtape with no promo. Third time he's done this in 2 years. Free money. Oh yeah, and that just shows you the power of Wayne. 20K. But when this shit dropped, bro, Wayne could have literally sold. If this shit dropped with like no promo, Wayne would literally sold 200K just off this fucking mixtape, bro. Like, just off a mixtape, if you were able to stream this shit. Just a popular Wayne. And so for someone doing 200K, that's equivalent to, like, Gunna shit. I'm just saying, you know how, like, everyone was talking about Gunna's album? That's what a Wayne project was between Carter 3 and Carter 4 shit.
Yes. But the thing I'm saying is, what you just said was cool. 200. But in comparison to his albums, that's nothing. Is what I'm saying. Like, this wasn't that big. His album before that sold 1 million, and his album, the next album, the two albums that surround this sold 1 million, and the other one sold 99.99999, like 970,000 for a week. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I mean by this wasn't that big. This was if you are an actual Wayne fan, you fuck with it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just get to the point of the bad. It just sucks like the internet doesn't care for Wayne. Like, I'm gonna be honest, if the drought ever comes on a streaming service, it's gonna be cool, but I don't even think people are gonna go crazy. Because the people who really fuck with the drought, the people who really fuck with the drought, like 40 years old. Like, I caught the drought like later on, bro. I went back to like the drought during like Carter 3 run. Them fools know like the freestyles, everything. I'm like, I'm gonna keep it a band. Like, I don't know all them shits. And the niggas always see on Twitter, I'm like, them fools be like 40 years old knowing them shits. Like, I know records, but them fools be like, you know how like we can like just, you know, like a whole J. Cole album that just came out. Then I thought them fools know the mixtape, and the niggas know the shit that didn't make the leaks. You know? There's no big records in the droughts. It's just some lyrical Wayne shit. Like, these are the mainstream. Like, he raps over fucking Adele, Tucci back. These are the mainstream beats when he was rapping. The other shit was some low key shit. So I don't think the internet's gonna break the drought is.
I used to download so many thrown together Lil Wayne mixtapes. I never knew which ones were real or which ones were just. There were so many. Just every DJ would have like mad Wayne leaks, and they would like mix in like actual mixtape records in there, and them shits would always be fire.
Yeah,
I think I had so much fucking music.
Easy, yeah, baby. Man, did Key Benny start? Yeah, Key Benny said on the 18th he wasn't going back to college. Fucker. It's Tuesday. We can start college this week. I hate him.
Alright. Nice.
And I'm happy for King Benny.
Oh, Game and Kanye. Kanye want to beat up Pete.
Yeah, he must have beat up Pete Davis and shit. This is crazy. I think Pete Davis is winning the fist fight because Pete Davis was like literally suicidal.
Kanye's like 50 fucking. Yeah. How old is Kanye?
50, but he built like a 40-year-old.
That nigga knocked to the pop. That nigga might have just brushed the paparazzi's chin. That nigga fell on the ground. And was like, call the police. Call an ambulance. That nigga want to run up a check on Kanye. Nigga said, nigga, give me $500,000. I need a solid 80 rounds. Kanye 44. That nigga ain't winning no fucking fight.
I'm not gonna lie, like, even if Pusha T was there, like, Pete Davis might still fuck up Pusha T. I'm not gonna lie, he needs the game there. He needs the game with them to beat up Pete Davis.
Yeah, why didn't the game write Kanye's bars for this?
He definitely wrote the Kanye bars and shit.
That is not game level bars.
Well, no, but you guys got to write from the ideal.
You remember when Kanye, when the game had the, I fucked your whole, it was talking about Kim, I fucked both the sisters, they swallowed mine.
I honestly believe that.
No, that actually happened. Oh, you mean that it happened in real life? Oh, I thought you actually believed the song. Like the song did come on.
Oh, okay. No, I'm like, yeah.
I mean, probably. This is a game. You do be in that.
Oh, the game? Oh, they talking about?
No, the game released a song
Kanye
that he fucked Kim and her sister. You don't remember that?
Oh, Chloe. Chloe.
Yeah, on that whole thing. Is that wild for Kanye to make a song with that nigga like 4 years later?
I mean, shout out to Kanye because he knew Kim was a hoe and he still loved her. Like the game fucked her, Ray J fucked her, the Cowboys player who's not even in the Hall of Fame never made an All-Star game fucked her. Who else fucked her? Chris Humphrey, that nigga never made an All-Star. Like, and Kanye still loved her and shit. So Kanye knew and shit. Yo, for Kanye being so mentally like unstable, for him to take all that in, it's a lot of bumps. Must really loved her.
I'm so happy for Power Book 4 since February. Kanye been cool with the game before he knew Kim. Yeah, Kanye and the game been. Them niggas actually make fucking classics together.
Wouldn't get far. Speaking of classics, yo, run the whole documentary, man. Today's his 17-year anniversary, bro. 17 fucking years since the fucking documentary came out. Like, you know, I used to geek out those albums so heavy. Obviously, it's a classic and shit. But like the game, like because my favorite song is Start From Scratch. Because when you say that, I should have cut off the PS2 at 12:49. I was like, he really should have cut off because else he wouldn't have got shot 5 times. Him name dropping was always so fucking cool, especially being a kid. Because I was just like, oh shit, that's what he's saying.
It is very cool.
But I'm like, damn. Yeah, because it's like, oh shit, I would have told Pac and Big about the scandal, and I'm like, he said Pac and Big, that means he would have saved them.
Yeah. And nigga, basically, nigga was saying, who gonna check me? Nigga, I'm gonna call everybody's name on who gonna check me. That's what nigga was saying, really. Who gonna check me? I got 25
cool.
blood.
Second time,
right there. Who gonna check me?
First time, cool. Second time up, but then it became repetitive and shit. But documentary, man, a classic. I know this whole album word for word, and I haven't listened to it. Only time I listen to it is literally when Mamba plays it. This shit never plays on my Spotify, bro.
Ye definitely took a major L with Kim.
Dude, this shit echoing. Yeah, R.I.P. Ye definitely took a major. Yo, I'm gonna keep it a band. This is me being like a Kanye stan. I always hated them being together. I don't.
What kind of fucking shade room comments is that, bro? Yo, I hated them.
Team report high. Dude, I hate when like my favorite rappers in a relationship and shit. You know what I mean?
Kanye's always been in relationships.
Yeah, but he was in a relationship with Amber Rose. I fuck with that. You know, Amber Rose like a hoe and shit. Like that's cool and shit. Like I would wife up a hoe too. But like his college sweetheart, but Kim, I just never liked him with Kim because you know what Kim was like a media whore. Kanye is a media whore
like,
too, but like Kanye,
they're fucking neck for neck about who is the more media and who requires more attention and who's more clout. They acting like Kanye is in every goddamn room that nigga in the most clouded up nigga, and he always clout chasing.
Yeah. But Kim, I hated Kim. Like I never wanted that for Kanye shit. And now that I'm older, I don't care. I wish he would have broken up with Kim like 6 years ago. I would still care. Like now him running with Future and like the game and shit. These records are cool, but like I'm like, bro, you're 50 years old. You have kids. Yeah. The chickie fucking cool. She never switches her jeans. I don't know. Leather pants. That's cool.
50 Cent and the game should do a versus. They might fight enemy. Even though the game said they're cool.
Yeah, every time they see each other at a club and shit, there's pictures of them dapped up. I think it's that thing with like the Weeknd and Drake and shit. It's like, oh, there's no tension no more, because you appreciate the moment you guys made. But when you guys are not broke, like one dude is not the big homie, little homie type of shit no more. You know what I mean? Like the point they were at of their lives at one point when the game was literally shoved in Interscope and 50 Cent literally helped them, gave him 5 records, made them into a star. You just became just as big as 50 Cent, and then 50 like, cool, your solo little thing. They're not at that place no more. You know what I mean? Same thing with the game and the Weeknd and Drake. Like, bro, the Weeknd is not giving you these hit streak where it's like, bro, it's not they're not in the same place.
Weeknd could deal with that Drake.
But you said for verses, I thought.
And the Weeknd needed that Drake vocal on his fucking album. He's the same was trolling Drake's hot sauce thing. He's the same troll with everything. That nigga is definitely also a media whore, 50 Cent. But he does use to promote a lot of the shit that he does. And at least he be like not doing others. He isn't like actively doing stuff to make him popular. Like he's more in the background producing like star shows, BMF and all this shit. Bro, Kanye is like making music.
In like the pub?
Kanye up the album. Nice.
Yeah.
I think I hanging out with Madonna, Floyd, AB. Why are you hanging out with AB? That's just for clout, bro.
Yes, CTE. Oh, yes,
what,
CTE.
Kanye and AB? Both of them?
Yeah, yeah.
What, Kanye, they understand each other?
No, Kanye got CTE for running into that pole in the paparazzi. It's crazy.
it's wild.
Back in
Floyd Mayweather, the only nigga there. Floyd, the only nigga there with the most stable head. And that nigga a boxer. that nigga got hit in the head the least amount. That nigga 151 fights.
Good thing got Madonna out here. Man, this shit crazy though. I don't know, but like, it's so crazy. Like, when Kanye went to that birthday party, was it one of the kids, Stormy? No, that's fucking Travis' kid.
For one of his kids.
Yeah, for one of his kids. Kim wasn't in none of the pictures. Kim was really be disgusted by fucking Kanye. I'm not gonna lie, like if their relationship is really over, she has to be disgusted by that fool. Like, you know what I mean? Either like you love a Gemini, and this is gonna be me back, or like you're just disgusted. I'm like, I don't feel like they're ever gonna get back together.
I mean, the shit that's not that's the behavior that Kanye be doing that's not like pushed by TMZ. Just that the fact that we first fuck with hip hop and he be doing that. He wilding. Like people do love Kanye and they make him out to be the fucking villain and the Kardashian to be the villains and shit. But I mean, Kanye, they might have fucked that nigga up. Kanye West, that nigga fucked himself. like. Oh no, that everything that nigga did was self-inflicted. Oh no, that nigga Tiger though, Kanye might have fucked him.
Yeah, they fucked up Tiger. They got him out here doing OnlyFans and shit.
Nigga probably making more money.
He was making rack. Bro, he went from making rack city bitch to fucking OnlyFans.
He had a comeback.
Fuck. He did.
Such, but I don't know what happened. That was like 2 years ago.
Hey man, he gave Doja Cat her first big breakthrough in like mainstream music, but Juicy. We hopped up on Juicy because I got that Juicy for you. That booty, like that shit was released a year prior. And when Tiger hopped in it, it cracked hip hop. And Say So picked up. People don't give credit to Tiger for that, bro.
50 Cent said.
I mean, Doja Cat was always a star. What? I was gonna say Doja Cat was always a star. I said, but he broke her into like hip hop shit. Shout out Doja Cat.
50 said Denzel played a snitch in American Gangster. Denzel, the media run he's on for Macbeth is fire. He keeps getting quoted. Like they keep saying mad funny shit. Like one of the reporters asked him, "Do you want to work with Christopher Nolan?" Is like, nigga walks up into the camera, is like, Chris, call me. That would be a fire movie. Denzel and Nolan, that would be fire.
He's too old though. Like, what he has to be like so like specific for Denzel at this point. I mean, I love Denzel. Right?
It's Christopher Nolan. What do you mean? Nigga makes mad different types of movies. What?
Oh yeah, but I just feel like I was thinking more like Denzel being the main character. He'd just probably be like a side character. Like Denzel wouldn't be the main character.
The nigga's promoting the movie like, the main character. He's in Macbeth. It's like him.
And who directed that?
I don't remember.
Exactly. Imagine the Island Boys make a song with Kanye. I see it coming. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. When he was on a little pump run, he definitely would have done it. Now he's hanging out with the Game, Future. Future would probably be like, smack him. Like, don't do that corny shit. Like, yo, we letting you rock the boots with us. Don't do that shit. Dude, it must suck. I don't know.
It's worth $9 billion. You can't even sell that much money.
Hey man, you can have all the money in the world. You can have a Dior shirt, fresh clothes, or whatever. You can still be a cornball to other people.
Oh no, Kanye is definitely a cornball. Oh, that's not what I was saying. What?
No, I'm just saying it must suck because like he's kicking it with foods who are just as cool as him. Like the game is a cool guy. Like they obviously Kanye's in a stand, right? But like the game's a pretty cool guy. Future's a cool guy. You're not like hanging out with your homie in Chicago or like Don C. Like if you know Don C, it's like, oh shit, he's in. Bro, you see the game. Bitches know the game. People see Future. The places, the clubs they go to, they're gonna geek out over there. The Kanye's next to Don C and fucking what's my guy Jared Lorenzo. People are gonna be unless
you're kind of
into
wilding. Kanye is more famous than Future in the game combined. You're kind of wilding with that way. But you're out of control. Club? Yes, Kanye is more famous than the game and Future combined.
But they're geeking over the game and fucking. They're geeking over the game and
geeking
Future.
over Kanye. That nigga made Jesus Walks.
Yo, pause. I'm geeking over Future if they're all three in the club. Right. I'm like, yo, this guy right here made fucking Gucci flip flops. This guy right here made Monster. I'm geeking out. I'm like, bro. Right. If it wasn't for you, my name wouldn't be Metro. That shit crazy.
Right. Okay. I think you see this nigga emotional about the Kanye, right?
I'm geeking
over. But yes, unless I don't think even people who are like, unless you're like a real Kanye stan, and not just a nigga who thinks his music is great, you always see that Kanye was a corny nigga. I don't think anyone was like, oh, look at the cool guy Kanye. Like his shoes are. I've always said his shoes are cool because the Kanye hype, but they're not cool because Kanye is just this cool guy. They're cool because Kanye's an icon.
See, my man said Future over Kanye any day. Exactly, bro. Like Kanye, you're cool with it because he does clothes and shit. No, I mean Future. You know, in the streets, Future bigger than Hold On, run me a B up.
That song is fire.
Like for like Future, bro. You know how much game you would get from Future? Like I wouldn't even. I just want to soak up his vibe. Pause. No game.
I think you're enamored by Future.
Bro, because you know what's so crazy? I fuck with Future.
So
he'd be like, yo, this nigga live.
That's what I'm getting from this conversation.
Like, bro, Future would be like, he falls in love with the chick, right? Like, he like, oh shit, there's a moment. Like, he says he was really in love with Sierra and all this shit, but then like, no, he was for the moment. And the nigga finds another chick, he's somewhere, and then he pipes her. But for that moment, I loved you.
It's called. They have a name for that. It's called lust. They invented a word for that.
Nah, but I feel like Future really like Future be making the music and shit. Like Future is toxic masculinity for sure, but this fool when he says certain lines, I'm like, bro, you wouldn't rap about a girl like that if you didn't love her. You know what I mean? There's fools would be like, yo, I treat her like the baby, like sneaky link, like yo, I'll fuck the bitch and kick her out the house, kick her or sock her. Like that's cool, bro. Future out here really being romantic and shit, bro. I appreciate that.
Only thing Kanye good at now is selling to a niche market. By the way, I seen the most streamed Kanye West songs. Hurricane was the only song off Donda. I remember having this conversation with Metro before Donda dropped. Like this nigga not popping, and this nigga relevance is from his old music. Nah, bro. Look at this. I saw chart data, nigga. That wasn't even no hip hop. That was chart data.
Hey, don't disrespect my guy hip hop.
That wasn't no fucking hip hop by the numbers. That was chart data. Hurricane was number one. Shout out to Weeknd. Fuck, if only he put that shit on his album, nigga should have kept that. And the rest of that shit was old Kanye shit. My Real for Dark is the fantasy shit, graduation shit. About to playing that.
The Kardashians messed him up big time. Future is fire. Yeah, Future is fire, man. I seduced you with this acid Martin I bought today. Oh, you did more drugs than me? You must be hallucinating.
Pretty well. That guy was goaded until he fell off. I seen his interview with Academics. Pretty good interview. That nigga said, yo, this is my fault. Yeah, I was wilding. I was rich.
Yeah, like, dude, I was watching the video on Spotify and my two eyes were glued to it. Shit was crazy.
Drake.
My two eyes were glued because he has one eye, man.
I didn't even know that was like. That's such a bad joke. That's not even. That's. I didn't even get.
Nah, shut up.
The fuck. Drake cried watching Kanye and then performed all his diss tracks in front of Kanye. Kanye was the nigga who inspired most of these niggas, bro. He was the guy of when they were 16, 17, he was that guy. And Lil Wayne is that guy, but niggas can't relate to Lil Wayne. Especially Drake and J. Cole. Like, them niggas ain't relate to Lil Wayne. Kanye, however.
When I heard, I thought I was going to be geeked out to, it was Life of Pablo?
It's a fire album.
I thought I was gonna be more geeked out, but it was like the radio station in Anaheim, and this was when the back then was a Honda Center. I thought I was gonna be more geeked out to hear fucking shit off Life of Pablo, bro. I geeked out more when he fucking played Through the Wire. I was like, holy shit, this shit hit different. Like, and I think that's the moment probably Drake had. Is like, holy shit, you're playing like, you played the old shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this shit hit. Like, that's a moment. Like, this nigga is a living legend, bro. Like, that shit is beautiful and timeless music. And I'm like, oh shit. That nigga, he didn't inspire me to become an artist, but like Drake got inspired by that song. That's a different film. Like, fuck. Hey, that's what people were saying. Like, when Drake's music, people were geeking over Kanye shit because it's like, yo, the nigga really has like, that shit is timeless.
You know the same thing's gonna happen with Drake music. You do.
Not too sexy, though.
Fuck. Oh, because every Kanye song, every Kanye song is through the fucking what? Yo, what? I hate this nigga just want to take a shot at Drake at that point. Nigga, okay. Oh,
dude,
not
I was
too sexy.
And I was literally playing Sandra Rose. Okay, I'll say this.
I love it
like,
by Kanye, just the one that niggas go to. You geeked out on that one?
Okay, Sandra Rose is the one, right? Sandra Rose is like a moment, but that's like a cut if you're a Drake fan. That would never be as big as Through the Wire. Through the Wire is literally a cut, and it was a big single type of shit, you know? Because Kanye was the first of his kind to do it, and hip hop was just so different, so he benefited from that, because he was like changing the sound and shit. You know what I mean? So that's why like those shits that Drake Sandra Rose just as good as Through the Wire. I'm not gonna lie, that shit hits me more because I'm older and I love Sandra Rose, but it would never hit as Through the Wire hits because it was a big song. You know what I mean?
Well, you're just old.
Nigga, what? I love Sandra Rose more than Through the Wire. I said that. But Through the Wires didn't hit. It just hits more because it was a big in the time the hip hop and shit. Like Through the Wires would inspire like for people like Drake and J. Cole to make those type of records and shit. You know what I mean? They didn't have to sell drugs like fucking Jay-Z.
Yeah, alright.
Or the game. Shut up.
Alright, man. What I was making, Drake at the end of the day, Drake's legacy is just gonna be as big as Kanye's legacy, as Jay-Z's legacy, and anybody else. Especially to the generation that grew up on Jay-Z. And who would have thought? Imagine telling a nigga who's 50 years old from New York that this is some shit that you argued me down. Lil Wayne could beat Jay-Z in a versus. Hey, What the fuck you think they're gonna say about Drake when Drake is 5 years from now? That's what niggas gonna start saying about Drake. Shit, Drake. When Drake stopped, remember when Drake stops making music, and you just gotta go back and like bump the old Drake, and then you start appreciating like, oh, this Scorpion shit, bro. Man. Wow, he was. It's just like,
bro. I go to
what?
Bro, I'm telling you, I was hiking today. I was listening to nothing but Drake. I was listening to KMT, Gouchester, nothing to something. Bro, you catch me hiking, 9 out of 10, I'm listening to Drake and shit. I listen to more Drake than Kanye, but those records are fucking just bigger. And you said where we're from? Mamba originally from Jamaica, but he migrated all the way to Canada for school. I just wanted to use that word.
Once you become a Kardashian, you're done for. Look at Tristan Thompson. That man went from averaging 16 points a game to averaging 16 baby mamas a year. Maybe it's the bum ass niggas. As Kanye went from being in debt to $9 billion apparently. He was a Kardashian.
You think that's Kim? You think that's Kim? You think he reached that $9 billion?
You think Tristan is a bum because he fucking with Chloe, or because he stopped playing with LeBron James? What?
Nah, because he fucking with Chloe.
Let me know.
He fucking with Chloe, bro. Like, you know what's so crazy? Chloe's pussy must not even be that fire, bro. Cause I was listening to White Iverson by Post Malone. So sad, I'm so sad, I'm so sad on you. One of the first viral moments that Post Malone had was fucking James Harden being there. Like Davis, Chloe got Post Malone to fucking perform at James Harden's birthday party. And I'm like, holy shit, Chloe and James Harden were a thing at one point. You know what I mean? Like, Chloe's been passed around. No one wipes her. Tristan Thompson's not fucking... Again, when you're that age, I do believe that there is, like, a benefit if... James Harden's a motherfucking star, bro. Like, that nigga... He just... But Tristan Thompson, not James Harden. So, Tristan Thompson had to literally be thinking, like, am I... When I'm all said and done, if I had a kid with one of these shit... Like, Chloe's not a bad chick to have a kid with.
I mean, neither is the chick he had a kid with, so...
But shut up.
It's not that the chick he had a kid with is just... The chick he had a kid with don't look better than Chloe. I've seen her.
No, I'm not saying looks. I'm saying status-wise, though. Like, him having a baby with, like, Chloe and shit, that baby's always gonna be, like, good and shit. You know what I mean? Like, a nigga like James Harden's, like, his semen is golden and shit. Tristan Thompson's semen is just like,
Alright, I don't even know. What the fuck? I don't know why this conversation even went there. Why is that on your mind?
Oh, because Chloe, that just shows you Chloe's pussy on fire, and it really took like a B-list player like Tristan Thompson to nut in her. That's all I'm saying. Who literally had one great playoff run. Niggas thought he was the second coming. Bro, he wasn't even Andrew Bynum and shit. You know what I mean? Like, this fool was not Andrew. Remember when the potential of Andrew Bynum? No one thought Tristan Thompson was Andrew Bynum. Niggas thought he was the second coming of the world. No one ever said that about Tristan. He just had mad rebounds in the finals. And LeBron got him a contract though. But no one said like, oh shit, Tristan Thompson is really gonna be if LeBron and them niggas, bro. Andrew Bynum was literally like you could literally build your whole team. No one ever said that about Tristan. I'm just saying.
You a bit too invested for me. Oh yeah, Kennedy. I'm in Canada. Metro's in California.
Yeah, but like I mean, shout out to all Mans and them in the 6. You know, shout out to Crody. Shout out to Mans in the N. You know, shout out to King Weeknd. You know, shout out to Mans out there. You know, shout out to the boy Pressa. You know.
The Weeknd should have called Drake for a feature, but he's too big-headed. Now look at his fall from grace. That's why it's always important to give people Oh my god, I can hear. I'm laughing because I can hear King Weeknd saying that. I know him. Oh fuck.
The Weeknd is. I mean, Drake is definitely laughing it up though. There's no way he's not laughing.
Nigga. Drake has outlasted just everybody.
No, it's. You know what I mean? Because like we go back to that thing where like the Weeknd isn't a bounce back. Like he's gonna have another big. This is just Britney. It happens to Britney. It happens to Michael. It happens to Madonna. Like it happens.
What the fuck that happened to Michael? That nigga never bounced back after bad. He dropped bad. Then they go with the court.
No, he dropped that album, the Invincible album, and then he was gonna go on tour like a decade later. He was about to bounce back. He just died.
Yeah, nigga acting like Michael. Nigga act like Michael was just like, oh, like nigga had nothing else going on. Ain't nothing else happened. Like, I don't know if Madonna fell off or she just got old.
Yo, I'm not trying to speak Toronto slang respect on skinny
Metro definitely not cheating. I ain't gonna lie.
See, Mambo be a hating ass nigga to say that, bro. And that's what you know.
What do you mean? You're not Pete.
Yeah. Bro. Wait, what the fuck were you talking about? That was just so funny. The fuck were you saying?
Well, we're talking about the Weeknd and Drake. I don't know.
Oh yeah, the Weeknd and
I think you're saying it's coming back. I mean, it's gonna come back.
Oh yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you, he misses again though. The pot. He did piss off all his real like R&B fans who like R&B Weeknd. They don't fuck with that nigga that no more. House of Balloons ass niggas or Trilogy ass niggas.
They're definitely not feeling the Weeknd's last like 4 albums.
No, the House of Balloon people fuck with this.
Dude,
I feel like the 40 plus, the 30 plus and shit, like the Weeknd fans, because the Weeknd fans are House of Balloon fans. I seen it on Twitter. I just feel like, because the Weeknd's a pop star, but like the 40 and 30 plus crowd and shit who only listen to the Weeknd, Drake, Justin Bieber, and whatever another pop star is. He got them, man. Like, yo, I don't want to listen to this shit. If I want this 80s sound, nigga, I'm gonna play 80s music. his core fan base is like, oh shit, like House of Moon fan base. Oh, this is just like another chapter to the Weeknd saga.
I ain't hear that nowhere.
I saw that on Twitter. I saw
that one place on Twitter. Because Twitter wasn't just favorable to the Weeknd album. Niggas ain't just loved the shit. Like, they loved After Hours. After Hours got a little bit of hate.
Nigga, After Hours is the Weeknd's biggest.
But they got a lot of hate.
Actually, it might be the biggest.
On the start, though. This one though,
I think we gave it a lot of hate, but outside of like our bubble, I think it was love.
No, After Hours
and I
think
fire,
just, the House of Balloons ass niggas I'm talking about. Them niggas ain't like After Hours.
I know they loved After Hours. I think we were just hating on After Hours.
Why did you say we?
The general consensus of After. No, because like everyone loved After Hours when it came out. Like I think there's no one who hated it on Twitter. I mean, the fuck. I'm gonna be honest, I was wrong about After Hours when you said like our bubble, but like yeah, that's how it got me more mad. I'm like, yo, you guys don't even know the real Weeknd, bro. How you guys loving this shit? But I was wrong. I mean, After Hours is like fucking top 3 Weeknd.
Where Dawn FM at?
Not counting the mixtapes. Where's Dawn FM at? Nigga, where's Godfather 3 at?
It might be worse than. I don't know if it's worse than Kissland. It's better than Kissland for me. I have Kissland last. It's better than Kissland. Well, actually, I have Kissland above. What's the last mixtape? Echoes of Silence. That's the last one.
Yeah.
That one's garbage. I one had like 3 songs that's worth playing. Thursday, however, is good. We should make a podcast if you don't already have one. Dude, we don't have a podcast, but just to rip the audio and do all that, I feel like... It is so hard to get a fucking podcast off the ground.
Yeah. I feel like our best bet is just a YouTube shit. Like, I wish we can do the Twitter talk space. I wish we can go to other places to... But like Twitter's talk space, you need 1,000. I think our just to get in our shit, it's the live stream and shit. Especially when we do the listening parties, and if people fuck with us, they'll come back and shit. Cause our YouTube videos, they don't do nothing. They kill that shit. Which I appreciate King Benny and shit. I shoot King Benny every time a couple bucks, cause I'm like, it's been a minute since the last time one of our fucking videos had actually good numbers. It was when Mamba was editing, and it has nothing to do with Mamba editing. It's just
I don't know why niggas threw that in there. Like, wow.
No, I didn't want to make it seem like it was shade at King Benny. No, I love like Mamba's audio is perfect, by the way. Mamba has better audio than King Benny. I wasn't shade. Like Mamba's audio game point. The gifs and all that, King Benny, I'll give it to them. But audio though, Mamba always put his foot in the audio. I'm not gonna lie. That shit was beautiful. That sounded like, I don't know, Guru type of shit. But yeah, like we just haven't had one of our fucking videos do like numbers like that. Which I don't get mad at it no more. But at one point it used to just drive me crazy.
It's not that bad. I had one lasted 2 years. This one as long as you have a good partner. Yeah, we just kind of use this as a podcast with live. Like fresh and fit. You know, niggas. Wait, I don't think we're talking about them niggas getting canceled. One of them niggas called Black Woman. What do you say? Night Rider. I've never even heard this term before. I mean, that's just so wild.
Yo, they really don't date black women?
Apparently. I don't think they've never dated black women. I think they're like, they don't go for the blacks.
That shit sounds crazy. Fool. I seen this TikTok where it's like, yo, you know why people don't go for black women? They're harder to approach. This shit was right. He's like, you know what? Because off the rip, you guys are shown to be independent. Your dad's not around. You gotta man up and take. You gotta be your own support. Spanish women, they gotta cook. They gotta clean. They gotta take care of their man. Just some shit like that was crazy. And I'm like, wait, this sounds problematic as shit. like I'm missing it, but we're missing something here and shit. Like I'm like, is this supposed to be uplifting to a black woman? I don't know. But yeah, that shit's wild, bro.
Yeah, they'll probably just get bigger though with all the promotion, because like that's like a thing that niggas. There's a market. There's a market for everything. Honestly, there's an audience for every goddamn thing, and there's niggas who like don't like black women. That's gonna like never heard them niggas before everyone started like reposting their shit. They gonna go on YouTube, type in Fresh and Fit. Like, fuck with these niggas. Niggas wanna have like a Joe Rogan type following, or just niggas who was like that.
I think it was 2 weeks ago when they had the viral moment. Mom was like, "You didn't watch it?" I'm like, "No, bro, I didn't watch it." And I was watching Academic stream, and fools were all like, "Yo, why are you giving them light?" And Academic's like, "No, they've been had their own thing.
Yeah, they've been had their own.
We just did the crossover to the platform. Like, you gotta be talented. Like, them fools were already popping. Them connecting with Academics and them being so talented just popped them off. It was just like, yo, this shit was bubbling and just it exploded.
That shit. Pop for Academics,
No, they hit a different type of demographic with Academics.
Oh yeah, they were
gonna
a different demographic. But they were in the space with they got popping when Kevin Samuels got. You remember Kevin Samuels? The nigga who would do like the Instagram joints, and he would like tell a woman like you would ask them how much they weigh and shit. You don't remember? Tell me you remember that.
Oh yeah, it's like so. What
that's when they got popped. Yeah, and there was a whole wave of like that type of like Kevin Samuels like got really big. And then everyone who did like in his niche just got fucking bigger right after him. There was the nigga who was lying, was talking about mentioning cheating and shit, ain't cheating on his girl. Remember that nigga too? I remember his name.
Dude, I didn't keep up with people like I don't know. That's just too toxic when you know.
No, for sure.
That'd be uplifting.
No, for sure.
Dude, I don't know how people watch that. Yo, it's funny to cause time.
The same thing. Oh, I think it was just dissecting Tristan Thompson and Chloe. And shut the fuck up. I just heard they were talking about Tristan Thompson a while ago.
Yeah, that's not.
Oh, I don't think Chloe. I don't think Chloe pussy good because Tristan Thompson. I'm like, nigga, what? Look at this shit he was talking about. The fact that those are your actual names just makes the live super goated. Mamba and Metro, two of the biggest names in terms of music and the sports industry. I think Metro did fall off though. Actually, he has a fire. He's the nigga that pushing P. He did pushing P, right? Damn, that nigga back.
He did Heartless and shit.
Okay, they go with Heartless. Oh, they go with a 2-year-old song.
That's a number one.
Okay, he did pushing P though.
That's a number one. He did Push P, which I don't even feel like Push P is the biggest record. Just the shit. Shout out to Hip Hop. No, that's true. They did put up the stats. Not Metro keeps running the tug, but Metro's not with him. He did Too Sexy, I believe, right?
That might have been him. Maybe he's not falling off.
He's not. There's not just a Metro alone. The Metro keeps winning the tug and shit. But yeah, man, sometimes I'd be like, dude, this shit became so organic and shit. Like I wasn't looking. Pause. I wasn't looking for a partner and shit to like do YouTube with. Me and Mamba just became friends, and this shit just happened organically. And he lives like fucking in Canada. I live in Cali. Like our perspectives were like mad different. Our streams were wild before and shit. Now it's just like, you know, we rub off on each other. Pause. So it's just like, you know, me using the Canadian lingo and shit like that. I think it's funny. Someone must have seen from the outside looking in.
I don't use Canadian lingo.
But.
That has not. I did. This is the Canadian lingo did not rub off from me. I don't use no Canadian. And of course, Kobe, the greatest basketball player ever. So, you know.
It's crazy because Mama's name used to like when I met this one on 2K, his name was literally Derek Fisher.
No. By the way, fun fact: mention the first nigga I ever met that's like a fan Derek Fisher. It's like an actual fan Derek Fisher for Derek Fisher, not just the fact that he was a point guard when Kobe won. Just like, no, Derek Fisher, bro. No, he's that guy. Like top 10 point guard all the time. Like what? Derek Fisher.
Bro, name me a more iconic number.
Yeah, it's like, nah, Derek Fisher, bro. It's like, yo, fucking Derek Fisher. I'm like, I mean, yeah, like the same way I fucking Mario Chalmers. Yeah, that same love I give Mario Chalmers. I give Derek Fisher. But like, I think it's just like, Derek Fisher was good. Yeah, that nigga did exactly what he's supposed to do. Like, all the nigga needed to do was like pass the ball to Kobe, half court. Kobe gonna get double teamed. Derek Fisher gonna stand at the fucking top of the paint, or he gonna cut to the fucking corner and hit a wide open three. The fuck? What?
My man said
that's what Mario Chalmers
did too. Derek Fisher was good. Yeah, like Derek Fisher ran the point.
Okay. Derek Fisher ran the point like Mario Chalmers ran the point. They're the same nigga. The same way Mario Chalmers used to run the point. I'm like,
name me a more iconic number 2 in the NBA.
and Mario Chalmers coming back to the NBA.
Yeah.
Ain't John Moran?
Dude, I took a fucking.
I don't know.
Really? Yeah.
Maybe
John Moran. I should know
John
that.
Moran is 12. Oh no, it is 12. They do have the Drew. He keeps tweeting out the Drewski shit like, y'all be safe 12 out here.
Casual.
Every time he. I do fuck with the new players being on Twitter like right after the games and tweeting. Devin Booker like, yo niggas not talking now after they drop 48.
On Martin Luther King Day. Shit crazy.
Oh fuck! You see the Raptors thing with Devin Booker where he got mad at the mascot? There's no fans in the stadium. He got mad at the mascot.
Yo, can the Raptor mascot even talk? So what the fuck? You
no, it was just jumping, distracting him at. I'm like, hey, this nigga play at Kentucky. I remember he was there.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Him and that mascot definitely bumped into each other before. He knows that mascot. They went to somewhere after party. He knew it was him. I was like, man, motherfucker.
Derek reminds me of Richard Jefferson. They're basically the ball passer. I mean, yeah, Richard Jefferson. That nigga could dunk though.
Richard Jefferson, small forward, New Jersey Nets. Sounds wild saying. Was actually like a number 2 or 3 best player on that team. They went to the finals. I love Derek Fisher. Was he the number?
Derek Fisher was never the fucking number 2 option. Stop it.
You right, bro. You right. No, he was the 3rd option. You right. Because it went Kobe, Shaq, then Derek Fisher. Richard Jefferson went Jason Kidd, Vince Carter, Richard Jefferson. Yeah, you.
And after Shaq left, it was still not him.
Yeah, Robert Horry. Man, dog.
I don't even know if Derek Fisher was on the team. Derek Fisher was on the team also.
Dude, Derek Fisher
was he always on the team? I feel like I didn't see that nigga when Kobe was doing the most. Like, he was not there.
No, he got traded, went to Utah, then went to OKC, then went back and won 1. Derek Fisher has 3 rings. Wait, how many did Kobe get after? 2?
We went to
he wasn't.
Finals, got 2 of them.
I believe Derek was there for 1. I don't think. Fuck,
in 06 they had Brian Cook, my guy. Jordan Farmer was the point guard. Oh my god, that light skinned motherfucker. Was he light skinned or white? Might have been white. I thought it was. No, it was light skinned. This bum motherfucker right here. Jordan Farmer. Nigga averaged 4 goddamn points. The starting point guard. Niggas wonder why Kobe got knocked in the first round. Crazy. Nigga shot.
Bro, sick part is I seen his jersey before too. I live in Cali, so niggas was really walking the Jordan Farmer.
Was like, even when they were garbage, they were like the most popular team, bro. Also, Kobe was doing amazing shit. This is the year he averaged 80. He did 81, and there was like the 2 months he averaged like 60 points. Jesus.
Benny the Butcher said he's looking for the right moment to drop 2 songs. The 2 songs, please. With the boy?
And how long?
Yeah, he's probably waiting.
Come on, like there has to be a talent on them songs, right? They must get old, no?
Oh, you think Drake's at a COVID bar?
I mean, I guess the COVID bar would still hit right now. Still a COVID.
Yeah. Unless he said like, yo, shout out to like this OnlyFans bar still hit or no? I feel like OnlyFans not even like that fire no more. You know what I mean? Like I feel like when a bitch had an OnlyFans, like damn, you have an OnlyFans. I was like, that's cool. You OnlyFans at Uber Eats? I expect that. You live in the city. Rent's hard. You got a roommate.
All right, man.
Shit. Yeah, but he's probably waiting. Apparently, Khaled and Drake have another one in the tuck.
Another one. Drake gonna give him like the mid? Okay.
Bro, he always gives him the mid. For last time he gave him the actual good one was for free.
Yeah, that was like 2016,
bro. And maybe 2015, because I remember that shit was getting mixed with the Hills. Like, fuck, man. Holy shit. That's the last time.
Grease is fire at a special occasion. Grease ain't as fire just on the list. Grease, they require setup.
For free, you can plug that shit
just goes on the dolo. Grease requires
tempo, everything.
Gotta be like a hotel. Gotta be some luxury.
Hotel.
Shit is off music, but don't shut the Weeknd. But shout out to Ben, shout out to Grazella.
Yeah, we're supposed to like drop that video. I've never sent it to King Money. You got a Kodak video? Didn't send it to King Money. Yeah. Wanted to make a Gunna video, but I think Mama said the wave passed. Shout out to Gunna for having the #1 album. I'm not gonna lie, that shit made me excited though. Like, fuck, Gunna really has a #1 album.
I mean, the one first was #1, no?
Yeah, but if you would have done those sales, it wouldn't have been #1 because that shit sold like 100K, like 101 and shit. Like yo, Gunna's more relevant than fucking Rowdy Rich. How crazy is that sell?
Yeah, too much.
I don't know, man.
Time off.
I don't know, man. Gunna or Little Baby? It's hard to say.
Definitely, baby. I don't know how the fuck Gunna. I didn't know Gunna was this pop. I know Gunna was popular, like his music was popular. I didn't know Gunna, like the person, was popular enough to pull these numbers.
Motherfucker, Rihanna dressed up for him as Halloween. There was some shit.
Yeah, but who the fuck? Nigga, Rihanna fans don't know that he dressed up as. They don't know like. Gunna's music is. You knew Gunna was. You ain't know Gunna was gonna sell 160 fucking. Stop. Shut.
I knew he was in. I knew he was gonna sell.
Nigga, 100K to 160 is what? That's.
I'm just saying though, like Gunna to me was always a 100K star. That man was 100K. That man was 6 figures.
60% more than what you thought. Nigga sold 60 goddamn % more than what you thought he was gonna sell.
Bro, I just knew Gunna was star. Like he was a meme and show on the internet. Like, bro, Gunna's just cool and shit. Like Gunna's still like on his first, second album. Gunna doesn't like. You know, Gunna's still like two albums away before people get like annoyed with him. Like it's. Like, I mean, it's fucking Gunna.
Listen to the baby snippet recently. That shit was garbage.
The sneaky link shit.
What the fuck it was, but it wasn't good. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I don't know. Like he literally tried to capitalize. I don't know if it was that Earl sweatshirt to sound like he was bad, but I'm like, you don't even throw bars in. Shit was weird. I don't know if he was trying. For a second, I thought the baby was the one that shot Meg Thee Stallion. For a second, because that shit was so trash. I was like, what the fuck?
Gunna's last album did good sales. Yeah, but since that album,
Gunna albums
sales have gone down, like in general, though.
Bro, I thought Gunna was just a feature plug. I didn't know he could carry his first house. He.
Yeah, I know Gunna. Is there sale predictions for Corday? Yet I ain't seen none. I ain't seen no sale predictions for nothing that come on this week.
Bro, his Corday looking rough, but they did add it to my
definitely
playlist.
Gonna be the I hope.
Like, not by a crazy amount though, as we think. Because Naomi retweeting it. Naomi just had a drop too by, if you guys are into NFTs, she had a $40 drop. Motherfucker, they had a drop. They had to lower the sales count so it wouldn't be a bad. I know Naomi's a big star, but she's not Serena Williams, and I know that's asking a lot because it's fucking tennis.
Yo, I know Kevin Durant and Steph Curry's a big star. They're not LeBron James, but holy
no,
fuck.
But Naomi is. Corday. Bro, I'm gonna keep it a band. Corday breaking up with Naomi would actually boost in sales and him being with her to keep it a band. Like that's how crazy it is. Like no one really cares. I mean, hey, as them being in love together, that's cool as shit. But as far as in sales and having traction, you know how like Gunna was doing that does nothing to Corday sales. I mean, it was cool that she retweeted you and posted a picture. Shit.
But I don't think they're together because of his sale. Also, he don't make up. It's not like the nigga he put the Eminem song and the Gifted Rowdy Rich as bonus just to like maybe get a song on the radio somewhere, and that Lil Durk and her song for the radio. Song. But
that's a single. That makes sense though.
But like, it's not like Corday was like. The nigga never had like a hit song before, and I keep telling you that you're projecting him way further in his career than he is. This is his second project.
Bro,
this is J. Cole. J. Cole is the obvious comparison.
No, he's not J. Cole. He's literally Joey.
J. Cole is the obvious comparison of who he's trying to be.
No, you can't compare him. That's so disrespectful. That's
nigga. How much did Sideline Story sell? And that nigga had the
fucking
backing
Are
of
you
fucking
smoking
Jay-Z. So, the nigga Kanye has the backing of nobody. Who the fuck is backing Kanye?
No, bro.
Who's
no.
backing Kanye?
You know what he
No.
bro.
Who is backing Kanye? No, I'm
J.I.D.
asking who backing Kanye?
I love J.I.D., but it's so disrespectful when people compare him to Kendrick Lamar. Like, don't compare him. J.I.D.
You're
only
so
human being. The
old.
only
This is
thing.
what niggas said about J. Cole. I remember when niggas was
Cordy,
comparing J.
how
Cole
much you
to
wanna bet?
Nas.
You're
You remember when niggas
smoking
was,
big,
you
fool.
remember when
You're
J.I.D. was
smoking.
comparing? You remember when niggas was comparing J. Cole to Nas? You remember that? 10 years ago?
Bro, J. Cole literally sold 200.
No. I know that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, do you remember when?
That's why it was
Do you
wrong.
remember when?
J. Cole literally built a fan base. Cordy did the complete opposite. He had 3 songs. Academics had him question him as an industry plan. His biggest thing was talking about Kung Fu Kenny rapping about to response to J. Cole. This shit wasn't organic.
It was part of why
it wasn't organic.
It was a part of a group of niggas who had hit songs.
That shit wasn't even legit. Atlanta Records put him on there and shit. Then he broke apart just so he can get him like buzz and shit. You know how the game wasn't really part of G Unit, but he was with Interscope and they threw him on there, became a big star. That elevated him to get the push, and then the game became a bigger star and shit. That shit kind of really didn't happen for Corday. Like Corday just really stay still and shit. When the game broke apart from G Unit, he was still a star. Bro, it's just so disrespectful to say J. Cole and J.I.D.
in their rapping styles,
But you can be rapping styles, but you'll never be as big
bro,
as
again, you sound like
cool,
that's what I was saying.
No,
you sound like
it's not
niggas who
even
used to say
old,
J.
bro.
Cole would never be Nas. That's what you sound like. You sound like niggas who used to be J. Cole is a fake fucking Nas. What kind of old nigga takes you? You're so old, bro.
J. Cole literally had a workout and shit for not even trying. Like, Corday has nothing. I never ran into someone who said Corday.
J. Cole had 4 goddamn projects before work. 3 projects before workout came. Corday got 2.
Bro, Corday should really have youth and no one fucking cares, bro. The youth doesn't care.
Well,
it's really, you know what it is? That's what he sells. It's the old heads, no, because the youth loved fucking J. Cole when he came out, and Kendrick and bars.
It's a different generation.
Who's a lyric?
The youth nowadays like Lil Durk.
No, there is bars.
Who?
No, there is bars. No, but Lil Durk been in the game for a decade. Who knew this was about to come out?
And apparently Gunna. We
haven't found that person. We haven't found the next Kendrick, J. Cole, and Drake. Bro, this is cool.
You're comparing your numbers. You're not I feel like you're comparing numbers. You're not comparing the quality of
fan base. And I'm gonna go see Corday. Next month because I'm gonna support him and shit. Support good music. But bro, we haven't found the next J. Cole, Kendrick, or Drake, bro. Because when that shit happens, we're gonna be like, oh shit, is it a feel like the
you
moment?
never will feel like the moment because you old. Nigga, look at the shit you're saying right now. You're all here. Niggas like, J. Cole don't have the. You're saying like Cardi don't have the backing J. Cole had. J. Cole was signed to J. fucking Z before when Jay Z was relevant.
No one knew, bro. You don't remember, bro.
J. Cole was signed to Jay Z after the warm up.
You might be delusional.
No, nigga,
like,
the Silent Story is a big
you must
fucking.
not.
Stop it.
You just said how much. You just asked how much the Silent Story sold, and now you're contradicting. You're saying, and now you're saying it's a big deal. I could have sworn early in this conversation you said how much did it sell? Like you forgot. And now you're saying it's a big deal. So 200K, bro.
Yeah, I'm
like,
asking how much it is.
What
the fuck's wrong? What the fuck? Ask the nigga how much this shit sell. The nigga's like, bro, you don't know how much this album that came out 10 years ago sold. That wasn't a milestone number.
I love this Gunna shit because it definitely. I wish I was in college. This shit reminds me like damn people who are going out in college when like DS2 came out. I know those are the vibes people are going crazy for, bro. But when I get a real I get the hike and I'm like, oh, this shit cool, gets me hype and shit. Little moments and shit. I know that shit. And like, I'm not so far removed, like I can't, but you know when you just see it, bro. You know what I mean? It's just like when you see someone hooping, like you see John Morant, like yo, you know this nigga gonna be great. You know,
you don't think Cardi, you don't think Cardi
is
musical? The only thing you keep bringing up is fucking fan base and numbers. You don't think Cardi musically is like J. Cole? Like, are you?
I think it's just so.
Like,
I
can you not hear the fucking music? Like, what?
Corday should just be his own person.
J. Cole should have been his own person then, nigga. At this point, J. Cole was not his own person. I think he used to rap over every nigga beat. And then he was a carbon copy of Nas. Fucking stop it! Like you don't remember. Like I remember, like he wasn't there when J. Cole. The nigga just started.
Yeah, people. Yeah.
And you sound like the niggas who was saying that he just a carbon copy. You know who didn't think J. Cole was a carbon copy of Nas when J. Cole dropped the warm up? It was like me, nigga. Because I know, because I give a fuck about Nas like that. I was just this old nigga.
Bro, you can only. bro, you can only live off potential so long, bro. Corday, you are who you are, bro. Like I just feel like saying J. Cole, cool. But Corday, you're just your own person. I just like, oh, you rhyme with J. Cole, but you never be J. Cole. That's what gets me mad. Like JID, that's what I love JID. I never bring up the Kendrick Lamar person. When Petty was here and he brought up the Kendrick, I'm like, well, that's so lazy. That's all I'm saying.
He has the same trajectory that Kendrick is at. Corday has a. Do you not understand what what potential is? What the fuck is going on?
That potential is not.
And the albums he makes are similar to the albums that J. Cole made.
I was there for the moment.
Yeah, and you're not here for this moment. You old, nigga. That's what I'm gonna tell you. You're too fucking old. You're too old. And number one, bro. And number two, lyrical music doesn't sell like it used to. Isn't relevant as it used to.
Because it hasn't happened. There's no one. They
don't matter who the fuck. There's no lyrical. Who is lyrical nigga? Ain't no lyrical nigga come up since goddamn J. Cole, Drake, and Kendrick. Ain't one more.
Because they all been trying to be.
Wale, Big Sean. Since that group of niggas ain't one more lyrical.
Bro, J. Cole was so unique because he went to college and shit, bro. When I was listening to him in high school, I'm like, oh shit, this shit cool. Like, nigga, I want to go to college too. I don't have to sell drugs. This shit is so dope. But you rap like Nas, but you're actually going to college and like that shit was different. The next lyrical rapper has to be different, bro. Like Wale was like fucking from the DC, so he had his lingo and shit. But he was into shoes and shit. Like he didn't sell drugs either. Wale was like a football player, but he was cool. Drake rapped and sang. But you can just see his influence was there was Hov, but he was his own person. Corday, I don't know who he is.
He told you.
I don't really.
In fact, all he they keep telling you is his life story.
But he's not his own person.
What do you mean? Keep telling you his life story? Bro, you were such an old nigga.
It's not even old. I just think it's just
you may be too old for this Kardashian. You are bringing in all the shit you ever. You ever hear Joe Budden and them talk about J. Cole? I know you be listening to the podcast sometimes. Them niggas talk about J. Cole like, yo, J. Cole is great. But they would never even bring that nigga when they talk about Nas and wait. When they talk about Nas and Jay-Z, it's J. Cole isn't even in the same stratosphere as that. You know why? Because them niggas is old. And you don't appreciate J. Cole. You don't appreciate what J. Cole does. You don't appreciate what Corday does.
Corday makes good music for himself. This fool's not competing with other people. He makes good music for him. But we're like, yo, Corday. Yo, is any of his albums better than American Badass?
American Badass is Joey Badass's fourth project. Corday has 2 projects and 3 goddamn singles. This is what I keep telling you. You're comparing a nigga on his second project to niggas. All American Badass is Joey Badass's 4th project. Before the Money is Joey Badass's 3rd goddamn thing. Corday got 2 projects.
Naomi was like, bro, you would think Mom was trying to go to a tennis game with Naomi.
No, nigga, you just hate unnecessarily.
Bro, I hope we're still streaming shit.
Bird's Eye View is better than I'll tell you what, a Bird's Eye View is better than the fucking warm up and it's better than Friday Night Lights. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
And it's definitely better than Sideline Story. Get the fuck. You don't think a Bird's Eye View better than Sideline Story? Get the fuck out of here. You're out your goddamn mind. A Bird's Eye, no, you just hate it. A Bird's Eye View is definitely better than Sideline Story.
You don't believe that, bro. You don't believe that. I forgive you. You're forgiven today.
Fuck your mind. And Eminem gave Cardi a better verse than Jay-Z gave J. Cole.
I mean, yeah, we can agree with that. That nigga said, I wrapped that bitch with a gator belt.
And by the way, the fact that you don't think Bird's Eye View is better than the Sideline Story, you are so jaded by what J. Cole meant to you as a child. You're bugging.
Child Jermaine.
Sideline Story, nigga? That's just a great album. That's it. That's a great album. Kanye dropped a phenomenal album. Kanye dropped some amazing shit.
Shout out to Corday though. Let me just read the chat. Hey, Mamba ain't acting P. How you talking that? How you like that? How you like that, fam? J. Cole's his own lane and he is unstoppable. Yeah, exactly, bro. That's just such a lazy argument. Like, bro, because Corday is good for him. Bro,
J. Cole ain't the first nigga to see some shit through his window and write down on his notepad.
Bro, Russ makes better music than Corday and shit.
Nigga, Russ has been rapping for 25 years now. No, bro, you keep comparing niggas to not. The niggas you keep comparing. You see, every time you compare Corday to a nigga not in his class, JID, Reason, Boogie.
You would think. I think I said Reason and Boogie.
Makami, maybe. Yeah, sure. I throw Makami.
Bro, this is a trash ass class.
Nigga, you're old as fuck. You just old, nigga.
No,
you just old. Admit you
like no one.
First of all, you old. You know you don't like new music anyway. plus you old as shit.
I love Gunna.
And you hate that this nigga is like, you know what you hate? You hate that he is. You hate that J. Cole is getting. You hate that no. You hate that J. Cole is getting old, and you hate that this is the new class, and you hate that the kids. You hate that you know that in 10 years a nigga like you 10 years in the past, so a nigga like you was like 60 or whatever the fuck when you were 60, you're gonna look at Cardi like you looked at J. Cole, and you're fucking mad at it. You fucking mad at it in 10 years niggas gonna say Cardi better than J. Cole. Just like how niggas say J. Cole better than Nas, and old niggas lose it.
I swear to God, bro, I don't even like swearing. Bro, someone strike me with lightning and shit. Corday would never. No one's gonna say that about Corday in 10 years.
And no
from
one,
now, bro.
and
no one's gonna say that about Corday.
Would never say J. Cole surpassed Nas.
Bro, Corday.
You think J. Cole better than Nas?
Potential is. No, if we're being honest, no, Nas is better than fucking J. Cole, but J. Cole's from my moment and shit. That's why I think, like, it's.
You got Nas over J. Cole.
I got Nas over. If we're taking the unbiased shit. If we're taking the unbiased shit, bro, you know what me, bro, I was a bigger Nas fan than a Jay-Z fan when I was getting into hip hop and shit. You know what happened though? J. Cole was just more fucking relatable and shit. But if I'm not being disrespectful, no bias shit, it's still Nas, bro. Like Nas wrote the Bible and shit. J. Cole fucking said it, bro. What the fuck was I gonna get that, bro? Corday's peak would like, bro, Logic's gonna be remembered more than Corday, bro. I'm sorry, like that's not even no shit at Logic, cause Logic's up there too, bro. Like Corday's peak is Logic. I mean, and that's a high peak to hit.
See, I think you forgot what J. Cole used to be.
No, bro, I don't think you remember
I think you
shocked that J. Cole was a
I
star
think
off
you
the rip.
forgot.
J. Cole was a star of the
and I think you.
And so was Kendrick.
With just his fan.
You know,
I think you forgot that how niggas used to talk about. I think these are how 28-year-old niggas like your old ass used to talk about J. Cole and say that nigga not Nas, that nigga not Nas, and that nigga only popping because Jay-Z signed him, and no one really knows him.
Bro, you know who Corday can be? Let me rewind that. Corday can be Wale. There he goes. Because Wale was never. Corday can be Wale and shit, bro. But when we're saying J. Cole, because motherfucker, Wale was not a star off the rip. He had the more hype and everything, but J. Cole and Kendrick, them fools were. There you go. He can be Wale. Bro, Corday can be Wale and shit. But people be like, oh, but Wale was that guy at 1.2, bro. You know what? My bad. I don't know.
Are you just mad that Corday posed a threat to J. Cole in the future?
To J. Cole?
Like, are you mad that in 2 albums from now, so 3.5 years ago, are you mad that it's 3.5 years? Carday's album might be like, Cardi might have a #1 album? And niggas might be like, oh, it might be a classic. Are you mad that Cardi is and niggas gonna go back to a bird's eye view? And you know what happens when you become popular? You have a classic album. Niggas go back to your old shit. Like,
you know what Corday is? Bro, Corday's like John Wall and shit, bro. John Wall, like yeah. But nigga, John Wall not fucking Isaiah Thomas. And when I mean Isaiah Thomas, bro, he's not his. When I mean Isaiah Thomas, I mean the Detroit Pistons Isaiah Thomas. You know what I mean? He not Allen Iverson, my guy. Like keep it a band, bro. If you're Corday, I'm gonna see Corday.
Isaiah Thomas is better than AI.
Than John Wall, exactly.
He's also better than AI. I don't know why you just said AI. Hey, nigga, what?
No, John Wall is not AI. Like, John Wall is not even AI and shit. That's what I'm saying. But niggas were like, oh, potential.
You are scared, Metro. You are scared that Cardi posed a threat to motherfucking J. Cole. You're scared that JD posed a threat to Kendrick. I don't know what the fuck reason on that nigga last mixtape was mid. That nigga might not post a threat to nobody. I don't know what he on. But you are scared to death of Cardi. Because you see these 2 albums. You heard the come up. You heard the warm up.
Bro, baby.
You heard Friday Night Lights. You heard Sideline Story.
Bro, I'm more excited for Baby Keem's potential in 10 years than Corday.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Cardi the only nigga without a cosign from me. No cosign. You know who that nigga biggest cosign is? YB in the mirror. Baby Keem biggest cosign is Kendrick. JID has a J. Cole cosign. Corday has a goddamn Namir cosign.
Okay, Corday's better than Reason and shit. That nigga has a TDE cosign. Like Corday's better than Reason. Cosigns don't mean nothing to me.
Nigga,
Corday
used to love Reason.
Yeah, the second project was so trash and shit though.
And J. Cole had a goddamn
Corday's
Jay-Z
delivered though.
Kendrick had Dr. Dre. Apparently J. Cole made it happen. I can't mention like that's a callback to you talk about you loving it. Norway. I know shit up Norway like, bro, How would I have known? That J. Cole made it happen for Kendrick.
Mom, but you're on something, fam. Everyone knows that J. Cole's better than Corday. Literally, no one expected from a 14-year-old from Fortnite.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's the point I'm trying to make. And the point I'm trying to make is when I was 14 is when J. Cole dropped Warm Up.
Mamba trying to get his Mamba, how old are you?
25. When I was 14, J. Cole dropped Warm Up.
Bro, Mamba thinks he's giving us some like inside scoop from like a 6-year-old, but I'm like,
no inside scoop playlist. I seen what happened with. I was there for what happened with J. Cole.
Just think of Mamba like.
I was 14 when J. Cole was dropping the quality of music that Corday is currently dropping, and I thought this nigga was better than Nas, Jay-Z, all them niggas. You know why? Because I was 14, and now you know what J. Cole did after that? Nigga turned to drop Born Sinner, Forest Hill Drive, and Metro is scared in his.
This nigga's
Metro is scared that Corday the next shit will be Born Sinner. Metro is scared. Look at him. Metro's scared. Corday might have a number one in his next album.
Dude.
And no niggas and no the J. Cole comparisons ain't just it ain't gonna be Corday sound like J. Cole. It's gonna be like, yo, Corday is fire and Corday sounds fire. And it ain't gonna be no comparison to J. Cole. No, it's gonna be like, yo, Corday on his own is fire. And then that nigga that was 14 when a Lost Boy falls is gonna be 17. That nigga gonna be heavy. But yo, Corday is the old shit. And Corday shit is fire. Hey man.
Mamba 20. I would understand if Mamba.
Mark my words. 5 years from now, I'm gonna be 30 years old. I'm gonna be 30 years old in 5 years. I'm gonna be 35.
That played some people with
Corday is gonna be that guy.
2K, right? Bro, if Mamba played 2K, right? Back when we used to play 2K, we thought like Little Pump was so trash, but like, oh shit, Rick, we had some kid named Devin and shit. He was like 12, maybe 13. He played 2K with us. He was on to like fucking those fools are on to Smoke Perp and Rick Ross early, Ross Little Pump and shit. And I'm like, oh, this shit not bad. And then it picked up and it's like, yeah, because the niggas had the youth. If Mamba was like in some year where he talked to like fucking played video games with the youth and niggas were like bigging him Corday, I'd be like, damn, man, Mamba, you got something. Mamba doesn't have or like a nephew or a little brother. This nigga has no connection to the youth whatsoever, but giving us an insight. That's why I'm like, bro.
Because no, you're just bugging. Like, this is because the there's way less youth who really fuck with lyrical rap than there was 10 years ago. That's a fact. Number one, that's a fact. No, that's a fact. Because even 10 years ago, you could be a swag rapper. You had to kind of fake rap. You had to try to do the garbage lyrics. Soulja Boy was ringtone music, but that nigga had to try to put in some lyrics there, here, every day. I'm lying, Metro? Did you not have to do you did not have to sugar rap? You had to try to put a couple lyrics together to be relevant 10 years ago. I'm lying? I'm saying something.
No, right. Soulja Boy had the worst.
Exactly, but he had to have them bars. No, you don't need that.
What bars?
The bullshit bars, nigga. You had to like show that you're trying to rap, even if it's shit garbage.
I don't know.
Name one nigga from 2010 on who made in that era, 2008, 2007, 2012, who made it without trying to, even if they were a melodic nigga, they were trying to get some bars out. Even fucking Future was trying to get some bars out.
I'm in the club.
And according to you, Future at top tier lyrics. So there you go. Future was rapping more back then.
That was Hurricane Chris.
Go to hook.
I'm in the club hollering, hey baby, hey baby. That's lyrics, my guy?
No, sing the rest of the. You don't know the hook? What's the verse? What's the verse? In the verse.
I don't know.
There you go.
See, there you go.
No, it is trash. But at that time, you had to do it. You had to get some trash shit off, and you're acting like you don't remember. Dude, you're just acting like you don't remember to try to win a point right now.
They talking to you, bro. They talking. The only man getting swept away from this game is Gucci Man. That man had a 6-month career in film. Gucci Man? I don't get the Gucci Man.
That's a valid point. Nowadays, listen to hyped up shit and don't make music sense. Young Boy is an example. That's the way.
Bro, Young Boy is good. No, Young Boy is good. The problem with Young Boy, this is when I would agree with me being old, because when Wayne was dropping a shitload of music, we can see that shit fire. But to someone who grew up on like Jay-Z and shit and Nas at that time, like nigga, there's some cool bars, but there's a lot of trash and freestyles. That's the same thing with Young Boy. But Young Boy, he drops album, but this Young Boy shit is like mixtapes shit, like throwaways. Like there's gems, but like nigga, I'm an old ass nigga. I don't wanna. I'm not infatuated with I'm not like, oh shit, Young Boy's like, no, there's so much of their music because I'm older and shit. But Young Boy got some joints. But it's just like, I'll say I'm older, but I can see why people. Young Boy makes sense. It's just he drops so much music where it's just like, Young Boy makes total sense. Like, it's just. That's just me being always like, you drop way too much music. Like, I'm gonna listen to Billie Eilish and fucking Doja.
And the music he drops is off the time. Hood rat, gangster shit. Nappy head niggas jumping around type shit.
But it's not even that. You don't even have to be nappy because hip hop audience is like is urban community. Like, it's not even that shit. But like, bro, a young boy fan base is
it's white. But they're trying to see that. They're trying to see the they do that nigga shit.
Oh, 1985, Chico. No, I didn't get that. Fake cool fan. Nigga, listen to
anyway, 5 years, Cardi, that guy. Remember what I told you?
Bro, like Young Boy, bro. The potential to Young Boy, like, bro, Young Boy.
Young Boy could be T.I.
Bro, Young Boy can literally.
Yeah. Nigga who made trap music and shit, and that shit that was bubbling among criminals, and then caught a couple of hit songs.
Dude, Young Boy can be bigger than T.I., but not bigger than Wayne. Somewhere in the middle and shit, bro. Like, you make T.I. and Ludacris, you get fucking Young Boy and shit. Cause that's kind of disrespectful.
Young Boy ain't got no goddamn hit song like that. To be Ludacris. It disrespectful to Ludacris. Look at making slappers.
Young Boy's only like 22 years old.
Young Boy's been rapping for like 16. That nigga been relevant.
But he's the kid.
He was 16.
I'm just saying though, like, play Tiger for the road. But you want to hear Juicy's verse?
Whoop whoop. Bro, niggas ain't know J. Cole was signed to hold when he put it in, when he arrested him, bro. Shit crazy.
They did it. Like, it's crazy. Your mom was right. See? I knew he wasn't delusional.
Oh my god.
Side note, it's a House of Matrix not here. I get it. It's a Tuesday. No House of Matrix. No Cubani college is starting. I think House of Matrix graduated, but I think he's probably got a career in a professional field. Proud of him. It's Mac Miller's birthday and shit, bro. So happy birthday, Mac Miller. I believe he would have been 29, bro. 29, bro. Remember, man, when you do pills, make sure that you get them from actual like person who has a prescription. You know, not a person who's like second source.
Maybe don't. That shit might be fun. I don't know why when you do pill, why they give a when you do pills. I'm like, maybe don't. What the
bro?
Fuck?
If you do decide to do pills, make sure your plug has like a liver problem or some shit. You know, like is on their deathbed because like they get like this shit prescribed is like cool and shit. The nigga might charge you a little bit extra because like nigga this shit official over the counter. This didn't come from like cross Mexican border and shit. I'm like, you right, nigga. I'm gonna throw you an extra 10. They gonna ask you, yo, nigga, you about to pick up these pills, but can you bring me some food on the way? I'm like, yeah, I got you. There you go, food. Now he asked for a combo. I'm like, you wow, bro. What the fuck you mean? I don't even need to get a combo. But I just brought you the burger, nigga. Bro, the scary time, fun fact story, me and a link collect who had like a fucking, he had like, something was wrong with his fucking kidney and shit. I'm like, bro, I didn't know this was one of my friends. I'm like, bro, he doesn't have a kidney, so he gets like, he has to drink this shit. Because he had a kidney problem or a liver problem. And I'm like, he's in pain. I'm like, holy fucking shit. That's why he was like, you charge a little bit of premium. Fun fact.
See, this the type of nigga you gonna tell me Cardi is right. Look what you talking about. Niggas in fear. Niggas scrambling. Imagine J. Cole, a nigga who fuck with the youth too. As much as scrambling.
Happy birthday, Mac Miller, man. Definitely play some. I don't know. Happy birthday, Mac.
Oh, I like that one song. Actually, I like Mad Miller song. I be.
nigga like that record.
No, watch the movie with the sound off. That shit a classic. The rest of that nigga shit, them mixtapes, kids. This is kind of overhyped to me. But
I'm gonna keep it, man. I never listened to the kids mixtape. I mean, when I became a Mac fan, it was the best day ever.
Play Red Dot Music. I should never heard this.
Yeah, okay. And you know what's so crazy? Who got me hyped for best day ever? He had a production by Just Blaze.
You heard this word or no?
Echo. Asshole.
Come on, man. Man, I never reached these heights again. I ain't gonna hold that. I ain't gonna hold you. I remember listening to this shit. I'm like, yo, this guy kind of crazy. I wonder what he's gonna do next. It wasn't this. Alright, not many niggas got a classic, Mac. I ain't gonna lie to you. And mad niggas have only one classic, so. Nigga like Kid Cudi. Yeah.
Okay. Dude, looking at my Instagram. It's Petty. Bitch ass Petty was busy. Couldn't join. Thought we were gonna have more people. Every time I see Hotel California, I think the Eagles album, by the way. I thought, yo, Emmanuel didn't even pull up. This was in my head thinking we're gonna have more people.
I mean,
did we miss anything else?
No, I don't think anything else. What else do I have?
We gotta.
I already had Kanye fights Kim's new boyfriend. Gunna beats The Weeknd for number 1 album.
We did go through that.
Yeah, nothing else happened. It's mostly just been The Weeknd getting fucking
flopping,
getting fucking mollywopped. Who'd have thunk it?
Shit, shout out to Gunna, man. So no more pushing P, like, so you're not pushing P after this?
I mean, it has like a week left, maybe 2 weeks at best, before it gets kind of played out.
I'm pushing P all the way.
You thought it was gonna be like
I was really
here forever, or like for extended time?
I thought Pusha P was gonna make it to the summer.
I mean, no, nigga, the summer.
Yeah, I mean it's only like 4 months.
Nigga, the song ain't even gonna make this.
I mean, the song's not even the biggest record. It's just a meme and a thing. So it probably isn't gonna get played out. Where like TikToks or whatever, like Twitter or social media memes are gonna be like, fuck, stop pushing P. It's corny shit.
This year, Joey Badass dropping the album. Who was dropping the fucking album? JID dropping the album this year. Eric Gang dropping this week, I think.
Nah, it's next week. Big J. Cole fan. He dropped on his birthday. I don't think nothing drops this week. They're all afraid of Gunna and shit. They're gonna let this shit, eat more.
No, we'll be the 3rd week. This would literally be Gunna's 3rd week, nigga.
They got 2 in Adele number. Shit crazy.
Adele's still number 1.
In a way. Gunna's
I think Easy on Me might still be number 1. That shit was number 1 for like 12 weeks. I'll bet it's still going.
Oh shit, hold up, I'll be back.
Okay, why is it showing me the fucking Hot 100 for 1968? What is happening? Anyway. Number 1, Easy on Me. Number 2, Kid Laroi. Justin Bieber.
They're number 1?
Adele's back at number 1. She was number 2 last week, apparently. I don't know what the fuck happened last week. But she's back, 8 weeks at number 1. 30 weeks on the chat. Easy on Me.
Dude, I was gonna send a picture in the group chat. Went to Walmart. Where I had to get to Walmart. You know me. I love going to the grocery stores. Holy shit, the vinyl section, fucking dope. Like,
have you heard her album?
That whole section up.
It's really fucking. It's better than 19. It's her second best album. It's phenomenal.
Nigga said it's better than 19. You must have never heard.
It's a phenomenal album. It's right. I ain't gonna hold it. This shit is like if it had the hits. The only thing that 21 has over it is the hits. But in terms of the music, it's right there, buddy.
You're an adult fan, so I can see, right? She gets more mature, and I can see how you fuck with it. But maybe her, but nah, this ain't 21. This ain't 25. It would never be 25.
Heard a fucking album, bro. I don't even know.
I heard 19, 21.
Yeah, you haven't heard 30. So what do you mean it'll never be 25?
I heard.
What's your favorite album? What's your favorite song? From 30.
It's called Love. It's Love.
So give me a piece of it. The Love Record.
The Love Record, bro. My favorite Adele record.
So you just hating on Adele's album. I'll put it up on the screen.
Oh, I listened to the Adele.
You haven't even heard the album. You're telling me I'm wrong. I'm telling you this shit. I'm telling you should listen to the shit that you told me.
Oh, I
wrong.
listened to it. It's not Billie Eilish.
You listen to it, you don't have a favorite song.
Oh, To Be Loved. To Be Loved. There you go. To Be Loved. To Be Loved. The fuck? I have ADHD. Send me a video to edit. Hey, we didn't record anything today, but if it's a toss-up between Benny the Butcher and Kodak, and I feel like Kodak's an interesting conversation because we had Emmanuel here, and I want to see how that does. Maybe it does. I didn't. But yeah, I'm listening to that one. Make a video on the Mount Rushmore features in hip hop. Us? Make a video.
That's not like it requires research. Man, that's a your video, nigga. Nigga, you made that video. The
that's
fuck?
A you, man. You gotta take the crown, bro. You take the crown. That's a you bag, K-Money. Dude, I don't feel like us being informative. Just too current topic. No. That is a very you bag. I mean, hey, if nothing drops on Thursday, you can give us some ideas and we'll record that bitch. I feel like no albums are dropping on Thursday. We can do a verses on Thursday.
You keep ducking the smoke in every verses.
Oh, we can do the. You want to do Guy Corday? I'll be JID.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Pretty sure. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that Thursday and shit. I'm pretty sure only singles are dropping. So if you listen to singles, we'll do a 10 piece. I gotta work that.
Make a video on the Mount Rushmore of features in hip hop. Don't you have to like features as in the best features on songs ever? Yeah, we mean it's literally 4 names. Like the best feature artist, you mean?
I think he's saying like of all time. Like they have more than like one.
Because if it's feature artist, Biggie's in there for me.
What?
Biggie Smalls, you know, it's from New York.
No, I never. Best feature artist.
You ever heard of Biggie?
Wait, like they're one.
There was a
best
song
feature
that features
or
Biggie
multiple
Smalls.
Because I'm taking Wayne over everyone, and I'm taking Andre 3000 over Biggie.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Wayne.
Niggas don't play them Andre 3000 songs. Them songs turn into Biggie songs after.
We said features. We're not saying like mainstream. Who does the best features? It's literally like, what's the criteria? Gonna go but make a video. Yeah, I'll send you the Kodak one. Be safe, man. Don't get COVID while you're out there, bro.
I don't know. Yo, who says this to something? Yo, don't trip and fall in a manhole while you're there. Yo, don't die.
Yeah. Nah, that's wild. Niggas ain't dying. Like, I still want to say top of the morning, but they're morning, I'm like top of the morning. But I'm like, damn, I'm at the right age to say top of the morning. It's not bad.
Well, you realize that no one knows who Kendrick and Baby Keema?
I mean, when it dropped, right, you would know. No, people knew, because when I said top of the morning to them, yeah. But I'm like, I pass. It literally passed. Just like, oh wait, this isn't.
Anyway.
But yeah, man, Corday versus JID this Thursday, a little 10-song battle. Okay. We do a little 10-piece, man, just to keep it. Because I mean, the show is going to be music and shit. Kanye's going to do some outlandish shit, I'm pretty sure. Giving Kanye 2 days.
Want to do a J. Cole versus
2 days.
I watched that. You can get J. Cole. You see what I did to you? What I did to Kendrick when I watched that J. Cole. When you using J. Cole, they come up play workout. Like, nah, bro. This was the first single. It worked.
Yo, I'll be Corday with the sideline story.
Oh, that's stupid.
Wanna do that?
We're doing GID.
Yeah, just give me the sideline story.
And from a bird's eye view, it's definitely better than sideline story. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, if you can prove it in the verses, then it's good.
And I'm watching GID, especially because you're the nigga using them. And all them J. Cole features ain't gonna save me.
I'm not playing any J. Cole features.
This nigga stop. You better play 5 J. Cole features. It's a 10-song bag. We gonna see how the cosign how that nigga music is built off J. Cole. Back. You better play every J. Cole feature they have. You ain't gonna miss one. Every one they gonna play.
I'll say
it. The nigga can't stand in the zone.
I'll say it right. Bro, yo, you acting like I said Cos versus fucking Corday. This nigga wild.
Bro, I've seen your work before. Like, I've seen your Kanye production battle where all you did was play Kanye West songs.
I should have just played Hove records because niggas wanted Hove.
You played mad Jay-Z songs. Every song you played was Kanye
I won the Jay-Z records, but I should have gone with that because that's what.
Well, you ain't win the Jay-Z records because I ain't go head to head with no Jay-Z records. You're playing the Jay-Z records mad early. Like, I'm like, why? You ain't go head to head with the Jay-Z records. Motherfucker, you ain't beat PSA. Like, what's this lying? You ain't lying unnecessarily. You ain't beat. Kanye can't beat you don't know on PSA. You just be lying. I'm gonna bet. You're gonna be fucking lying. What kind of blatant lies that y'all beat the Jay-Z Just Blaze record? What the fuck is Kanye can play versus PSA and you don't know? Stop it. Shut up. Especially in the verses.
Man, keep the headphone music Just Blaze.
Especially in the fucking verses. Get out of here.
Bro, just get ready for the Corday smoke. I don't know what to do, bro. Naomi gonna have to come.
You do realize you're Jay. So you gotta actually go listen to his music.
Yeah. What the fuck? Yeah, this nigga.
You only like one. I know you only like one song. Yeah, I know you heard the one song. You know, I guess you probably like the J. Cole songs too.
Hey, you're playing Kung Fu Kenny?
I'm not playing any music. What are you talking
about? No, for the battle. That's like Corday's first song, bro. Kung Fu Kenny. Trash ass.
I mean, that song's fire.
Call it shit, Kung.
This song's not called Kung Fu Kenny. It's Kung Fu. Kicking shit like Kung Fu.
Kung Fu.
Anyway, shout out to everyone that pulled up. Shout out to King Weeknd, King Benny, Katarina, I want to say.
Oh, that.
And there was someone else.
Bro, was that the first time coming into the chat, by the way? We didn't even like big
I think so. And thank you, Jesus. That's wild. You were talking mad shit about the Kardashians, and your name was I did not clock that your name was thank you, Jesus. I think I was talking mad shit about Kim Kardashian and Future. I think it was big enough Future heavy for a nigga named me. Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah, shout out Jesus. Shout out Jesus.
We'll be back Thursday night. Corday versus GID 10-song battle and whatever new music. Goodbye.